Millions of women have Hashimoto's disease and don't even know it. I'm Dr. Jake Schmutz, a naturopathic medical doctor and integrated physician. Today we're going to be talking about Hashimoto's disease, what it is, and why so many women are walking around with it undiagnosed. We're also going to dive into contributing symptoms that you might be struggling with. So let's talk about what is Hashimoto's thyroiditis, this disease, right? Hashimoto's is a autoimmune condition of the thyroid. What it does is it makes your thyroid not make as much thyroid hormone. So you have your pituitary gland working just fine. It's producing TSH, also known as thyroid stimulating hormone. It goes and talks to the thyroid and says, hey, you're going to be low in thyroid. You're not going to be high. That's more Graves' disease, another autoimmune condition. I think a lot more women are hearing about this now. There's just a lot more information out there, a lot more influencers that are bringing it to mind and helping people understand what Hashimoto's is. And we also have AI that they've put in your symptoms, and it can be saying, oh, you have Hashimoto's, and they're like, oh wait, I didn't know that. My doctor didn't take a look at that. So I think a lot of people are finding out this because we live in this great information age, and we can find things out ourselves, and we could have even little AI robots tell us what's going on. So there are so many women that have Hashimoto's disease and don't even know about it. One big reason is they've gone to their conventional medical doctor. They've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and they're taking levothyroxine or something similar, some type of T4. And their doctor never did order thyroid antibodies, which, like I've said in previous episodes, is that it's 90%, 85% of people that have hypothyroidism, too little thyroid production, have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So I think that's the biggest reason there. Also, some people could have totally normal thyroid panels. Let's say they went to the doctor, they did a TSH, just going to the doctor and doing their basic panels. TSH is part of that. They're like, oh, my thyroid is fine. But you could have Hashimoto's, especially in the beginning, causing damage to the thyroid, but your thyroid panel is all normal. So those are some of the big reasons why I think so many women are walking around with Hashimoto's, don't even have any idea what's going on. So the most common symptoms that I see in women with Hashimoto's is they will experience fatigue, brain fog. They usually feel cold, dry skin. They can start getting thin hair. They get constipated. A lot of times people have Hashimoto's that never got diagnosed when they have these type of autoimmune conditions. So they could have joint pains and obviously have blood sugar dysregulations alongside it, because I see those Hashimoto's can go alongside those autoimmune conditions quite often. So labs that I do for Hashimoto's is we're going to do thyroid antibodies, so thyroglobulin and thyroid peroxidase antibodies. And then we're going to do a detailed thyroid panel, TSH, free T3, free T4, and then follow-up testing that I do if I do identify Hashimoto's is going to be variable. We're going to do a lot of different testing to find out why is the immune system attacking itself. So things that can trigger or worsen Hashimoto's symptoms is many times I see people with Hashimoto's, they have gluten allergy. It's very common. It's very strong in the research, and it's very rare I ever have anyone that has Hashimoto's thyroiditis continue eating wheat. Now, I do notice all kinds of other food allergies many times too, because there's many times inflammation of the gut lining. The more you eat a certain food that passes by that inflamed gut, the more reaction that can happen. So it could be dairy, corn, soy, chocolate. It could be all kinds of healthy things like spinach or strawberries or whatever too. So I like to do a very detailed panel that's going to be checking 200 to 250 different foods through what's called a leukocyte histamine response test to really find out what could be exacerbating the symptoms that the patient is experiencing. Looking at all these possible causes is very important to treat the Hashimoto's appropriately. So if there's someone with Hashimoto's, is there hope? Definitely is. I treat Hashimoto's. I've treated, several hundred so far. So there's a lot we can do for Hashimoto's. We could get this under control. We can maybe keep you from even ever having to take hormones like thyroid hormone. If we get it early, if there's too much trauma, no. But you could definitely feel great. No more brain fog, not losing hair, not constipated. And all the other symptoms that we talked about can be greatly improved if we treat it appropriately. So a woman that has Hashimoto's, I would say, There's definitely things you can do. You need to not just take thyroid hormone, or if you've been diagnosed with it and you don't have thyroid hormone, don't just sit around. Don't just think that it's never going to become an issue, because there's inflammation of the thyroid gland and we need to get that taken care of. If you go to the right doctor that knows how to identify all the causes of Hashimoto's, you can get it under control and you can live a very normal, healthy life. If this video helped you understand what Hashimoto's actually is, make sure you subscribe, because we're constantly talking about women hormones, thyroid health, metabolism, energy, and natural ways to support long-term health. If you're ready to take a deeper look at your symptoms and get personalized guidance, use the link in the description below to book a call with me.